Welcome everybody, which is starting to become a blueprint series. But here we're going to be looking at power. So I've got a power blueprint basically, and we're going to extend our current power. So let's take a look before we go into the build. So what I've got here is a pretty self-contained. You can actually drop these on their own, or like I'm going to do shortly, going to incorporate them into a building. But here we've got 3 generators, and these generators have got a couple of shards in them, so they so basically double up, so the 200 pounds. So it's like putting 6 generators down at the end of the day. Nice and compact, you know, usual sign lights all the way through. Looks quite nice actually, I think. It looks pretty cool actually. It's got a couple of exits. Here is where we're bringing our water in. So we need to connect whichever side we need to have the water in. This is where our coal will come in. And by the way, I'm going to be using a different coal. So there's the logistics up top. And if we go up to this second floor, we can come in at this side here. And this is where the actual coal comes in from. Excellent. So we got our smokestacks poking nicely through. So, right, this is what I currently have. So the last few blueprints I've done are all been powered on this, but it's starting to struggle now a little bit. We're getting close, but we got basically 4 of these blueprints tied into this large building, because like you've sort of guessed already, I've got pretty much a thing for making things large with lots of walkability and not crammed in. I'm not really fond of the crammed in stuff. This is where the logistics for the wires, really, just to hide it away. So we got our first blueprint here with 3, then over here with another 3, and then, well, let's look at down here. So yeah, down the back here I've got where power storage is, and yep, you guessed it, right out the back here I've just got 1 or 2 batteries just to give me that little extra surplus should I need it. So there's what we got, 1.8 gigawatts or 1800 megawatts from these 12 effective generators from 4 blueprints. So it means you can drop the generators down, you know, on the order you want, and spend the time of doing the fun stuff, the design in your building, which is exactly what I've done here. And because it's a 600, a doubled up 200% on generators, then what we've got is basically 1 fully sharded, so that's 250% water generator per 1 blueprint. So that's 1, you know, effective 1 water per blueprint. And then what I've also got this running through, I've actually got running on compact coal, because compact coal you only need 8 per minute per generator for 100%, so that's, you know, it's actually less than 8, 7 point something, so it works out to about 15, 16. And there's my fully sharded up water extractors. Like I say, 1 of them for 1 blueprint. You can't get much simpler than that. I mean, why have more machines? I know it takes a little bit more power when you shard things up, but, you know, still. It saves on a bit of logistics, but it's all covered this here. Like so. Also noticed a little jankiness when it comes down to, for some reason, some of the pipes look missing until I click on them. Not sure what that's all about. Perhaps it's one of the settings I've been playing with, I'm not sure. You see that then? If you click on it, it's there, but... and then it shows it, but... yeah, not sure what's happening there. So yeah, this is all... oh, by the way, this is railway. I've not really started yet, so I've just put in the infrastructure in place. That's not really a blueprint, so it's not really included in this, and I've not started them yet. So I've got this sort of pegged out, and you'll see why later, but I've got 270 coming out of this. And that's because the belt is 270, but that sort of makes it easier for what I want to do next. But I'm going to be pulling out these other two pure nodes for 270 a go. And that's currently sort of feeding into... there's my battery back up there, and that's feeding into, not into the power station, but it's going into this, which I'll drop the blueprint as well for. But this basically makes compact coal. It takes sulfur as well as coal, 50 per minute. I've got it doubled up again with so 200% shards, and basically that's feeding 200, well actually a bit, well, yes, it's feeding 200 compact coal per minute, which is what I need to run the 4 blueprints. So I'm going to need, well, 3 of these, because I'm going to put it up to 36 generators in total, which should give me enough power for all my you know, current needs until we get oil. So this is what I've got coming in at the moment. So I've got 2 270s when it comes down to sulfur, and 1 150, and that's because that's what all I've got here. Now what I need is 200 for each of those blueprints of sulfur, and I need 200 for each of those blueprints for coal to get 200 compact coals. So I've got these set up for 270 to come in again, and you'll see why after. There will be some spill out of coal, but we might as well get the max of it, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to, any spare coal I end up with, I'm just going to fire it off for my steel works when we get to that type of blueprint. So it's turning out a bit of a series, I guess. So for those who are interested, here's what I do with my blueprint for power, and just again show you what I've got here. 1800 megawatts. I've took off right now, disconnected blueprints at the bottom just for now while I'm playing about with the power. I just don't want to be taking too much power, so but yeah, so basically what I'm going to be doing is building another 2 sort of rows here. So let's get the blueprints down at least for now, and then we'll take it from there. You ready for it? Alright, let's grab and do it. Right, that's the blueprints down. So what we need now is let's box it all in and make it look like it's always been there in this building. So this is the fun part for me. I prefer to concentrate on this rather than messing about with, you know, well, putting the code generators together, because it's tedious work. This is more, you know, because we've all done it before. It's great when you're doing it first time or the first few times, but when it's the upteenth time, that's when you want to look at a blueprint. Okay, so let's just put the base down here. So you can see this is just, I need to keep that plant in as well as a bit of a feature, so this is quite good. I'll give myself a little extra run down here, I think. Just that one. We'll have to sort the water out after too. And it's just really, like I said to you before, I build by the seat of my pants, so this is the way I'm thinking I'm doing it. Probably just going to connect it straight across and then put some door here, and we'll keep the walkway up so we can just walk through. So for now, let's just put a door there, I think. Get the one on the side, and we'll keep it on the left hand side. That's it. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get another window on top of that, I think. Yeah, looks good, that. Right, we'll match that up. A bit of a... It's just building it up. See, so like it was always there. And we're just going to fill it, box it off, and I think what we'll do now is probably look to see the connections in. Let's get the connections in. So we want a flow hole for our pipe, and we're probably going to have to noodle this. And then just connect that side. Right, we just need to do that. Rinse and repeat all around. Right, that's all the water connected. Well, not connected, but connected at the top end anyway. We've still got to do the bottom, but all my pipes are in. So we only need one side, so we can actually get rid of these. So we just need to just delete the ones off the other side, because we don't need those wall holes now. We only put in one pipe per blueprint. Right, and now we can go back to I think all that's done now. I think I've already done this side, so yep, it's now time to get back into the build. Now that's all connected, so let's start it up again. Okay, let's build. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Very Darth Vader-ish, I suppose, but hey ho. I think I might actually, you know, I think what might lighten it up a little bit is if I use the same sort of flooring on the ceiling as we got on the floor, a bit of shiny stuff. So let's just change the material on the roof tiles from the asphalt type of thing. I think that will, it definitely is giving some reflection, isn't it? So it is going to improve the lighting in here. It's still going to be moody, which is what I'm going for. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to look better. See, it's just seeing after all, but it's just that little shininess gives some reflection, and with our lumen, it's just makes it 100% better. Yeah, that's definitely going to work. That just need to fill in our little gaps here. Okay, and let's do all this side now. The gaps in there. Excellent. Just fill in the gaps. And I think just one more and that should be it. Yeah. Does anybody else do that? I'm just fingers and thumbs sometimes, and I always end up triggering, pressing V. It's just too close to the spacebar. Hey ho. Right, we're all looking good here now. Still got some of the work on the inside to do, I think, but for now, it's looking pretty good. Let's do the roof, finish the roof off. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Let's see if we can work anything out here. So let's just fill this part in. Let's plug the gap first. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy this part of the build, the design. And getting the buildings just to look right. Now, I did try the small modular type builds, but to be honest, I just like the big stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing else to put up here. So it's not like we need the space for anything. So I might as well put an impressive building up here. I mean, this place with all the coal nodes, it just begs coal power, doesn't it? And that's all we're going to put up here. And I will finish the train station off, and any excess coal will be banging down to the bottom there, which will have which will be blueprints again for our steelworks. But we're now getting into the realm of blueprints being not complete factories, but there'll be more components like this to, you know, to build a larger factory around. Looking pretty good that now, I think. Okay. Let's go and work out how we're gonna plug this gap. So just need to seal that off. I go and find my roofs again. Where are we? There we are. Onto tar roof. Not sure if this will work. I think if I did a 4-meter corner piece on the end here, I don't think that's going to work actually, because I'm on 2 there, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make a complete one. So we're going back to 2 meter because that's what that slope is. No, I see it's a gap there, it's not going to work. And if I put that on there, that's not going to work either because... yeah, it's just going to look silly, isn't it? Never mind. Unless the corner one will fit in there. Not the corner one, the inside corner, inner roof corner. No, I don't think that's going to fit either. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. Yep, I think what I'm going to have to do is go straight across and just let it feed in. So let's delete these two and let me take this straight over and it'll just go to the end. Like it was meant to be. And same for this one. And then same for that one. There you go, that looks alright. Rinse and repeat on the other side. Straight across. Straight across there. And then the 4 meter one on this side. Lovely jubbly. Looking good. Right, we just need to connect our power, I think, from either side. Now, obviously, this isn't working, and right now, the main one at the front there is the only working one. I can't get these going straight away because, well, one, we got to sort out water, and then probably the next episode, I'll build out the, you know, the blueprints to sort out the compact core. But for now, let's just tidy a few things up. I think them Z fighting there, well, we can sort that out like we've done at the other places by simply putting a corner piece in there. So let's get these corner pieces up and done, so we can get that there, and then for these we could just tap these on and it just gives it a little cover. Looks good too. We'll have to do the same for this and the same for that. Oh, there's a bit of a gap there, so just cover that. That should do nicely, and then it's just under here and then up here. Right, let's just check up to see what we need, and I think one right there near the door. And that's it, I think. We don't need one on there. All the rest are covered. Let's just check this side, just see if there's anything on the outside that just needs plugging in with one of these end spots. No, looks like we're all good. Lovely jubbly. Looking sweet. Now my coal goes in one end and goes straight through the whole factory, so I'll be needing to put one in each level. So we'll be looking to put 3 inputs for coal. But what we need to do now is work out, it's all a bit of a mess in here. I've got just 4 which are working, and then the other 4 I sort of put in there, but I think we need to fix this and make it a lot smarter so we can connect our water sources. Now if I remember, it's for each input at the bottom I just need 1 water extractor, so I think I can make that look a lot better. It's all a bit of a mess right now, so yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's make it better. No, we've got to get rid of this. The only thing, if you're over water and anything in the water, you've got to get rid of it before you can build. It's a bit silly, but there you go. Right, let's build it out. There you go. That's much neater. So pipework looks great now, I think. Yes, just right that, I think. All nicely sort of tidy. We've got 4 which are working, which are currently running the top. And we just need to connect the power to the rest of these, and then we can get these working. Now, I've actually used Mark II pumps on this as well, so we should have no problem lifting that water that height. Plus, with Mark II pumps, you don't need to have to put, you know, otherwise Mark I pumps, you need at least 2 sorts, So I think what I can do here is, let's have a look. If I go down the side, it's going to look a bit messy. So probably better to perhaps go down and go underneath, I think. Yeah. So let's drop it down, I think, to just about there. Now we should be able to loop without it looking like it's going through. Yep, that's alright. So a little bit of clipping, I'll live with that. Right, there we go. I should light them up and we'll fill everything up with water. Again, these are all fully power sharded to get 300 water out. And I think I'm going to leave it for the... I mean, there's probably not enough time in the video left now just to get the other stuff in. So the next episode we'll do the core bit and light everything up. So hope you enjoyed the blueprint. I will attach it in the description as usual. And then, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the design, and I'll see you on the next episode where we'll add the coal and then we will light her up. And we should get a lot of energy out of this baby. Alright, well, thanks for listening and thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.